The end. Thinking of the end. I find it very interesting how we always measure success intermediately. As in, they say many reasons why companies in America perform poorly over longer periods of time is because the CEO doesn't care about 5 years later. They just care about a few years later when they get their massive paycheck, when they get their massive bonus for meeting all their requirements, right, for high performance in stock. They sacrifice long-term benefits for short-term gain. And that's the issue with thinking about the end. Where is the end? I was watching an episode of MasterChef Australia, and they were trying to create this pastry. These chefs weren't really pastry chefs, but they had to do it, especially their hardest task of the season, a stress test, shall we say, the pressure cooker. And one guy had an innovative way of making his shell. It wasn't cooling fast enough, so he put it there next to the freezer, let the cool air come out to cool it faster. You're not supposed to do it that way. And it did cool faster. And it came out beautifully when everybody else was having troubles removing their shell from the casing. But at the end, when the judges were judging, his shell didn't break like everybody else's did. It was too thick, probably because of the way he cooled it. So, where do you say he's a success? Where do you say he's a failure? It all depends on what point in time, right? If you're saying when he was making the shell, success, right? If you say when he took the shell out, success. Presentation to judge, failure. But wait, is there more to the future than this, right? This is MasterChef Australia, one small point in their life. These are young people. They potentially have their whole careers in front of them. People don't make it by doing stuff the way everybody else does it, right? The one they're trying to imitate, the lady who made the original design, she's a punk. She dresses like a punk, has weird dyed hair, earrings, etc. And she makes these weird creations, and now she's famous. But you think she was always that way? You think people always appreciated what she did? I doubt it. This guy's doing his own way. Who's to say he won't be the one who's successful in the future and not the other two? I mean, I did well on my, National Merit Scholarship test in high school. Look where I am today. I mean, who cares, right? You think that's going to be the only thing on their resume? MasterChef Australia. You think that's going to be the most important thing for them in the future? 20 years down the road? It's very difficult, though, to think of the far, far future. Because where is the end? Is the end when you retire at the age of 63? Is the end when you're 80, sitting in your rocking chair, enjoying life? Is the end when you're 90 and still able to walk around physically because you're in great health? I mean, I think everybody's evaluated differently, right? Because who cares if you're a great CEO and you're demented by the age of 90, sitting in a nursing home somewhere and nobody visits you, right? I mean, what success is that? What if you're dead by the time you're 70? Is there any success there? What if you did a lot of stuff in your 50s and 60s and just sort of fell off the map in your 70s? Is that a bad thing? Where do you judge yourself? At what age should we be judged? That's a question nobody could answer. I think the question that we all could answer is, at what time do I judge my success? Does it matter in 1 year, 5 years, 20 years? Or do I just say, I don't know? Nobody knows the future. All I could say is what I think now, what I feel now. That I enjoy doing what I do now. Delayed gratification? I think the concept doesn't exist. Because simply, when is the graduation date? When are we expecting the gratification? We may die at any time. We don't know. We don't predict our day of death. We don't plan for it. And thus, there is no delayed gratification. There is no measurement of success. That is universal, because we all are judged at different points of time. And we don't know what the future holds. So my conclusion, don't worry too much about it. There's nothing you can do about it. Do what you enjoy now. Don't have anything better to say, right? That's it.